Growing up, I always wanted to be a scientist, and my uncle kind of raised me. So he goes, "What kind of scientist do you want to be?" I'm like, "I don't know." So I did physics, I did chemistry, and then one day in high school, I walked past the computer science lab, and I saw the teacher at the time writing code, and it was, producing results, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" Ever since that, I quit physics, I quit chemistry, and I was like, computer science it is. So my entire family migrated from Jamaica to here. My uncle, years older than me, started here, and he's like, "This is a great place to go to school," and I'm like, okay. So I transferred from the University of Technology in Jamaica. Growing up, I was a very shy person, so when I got here, everyone was pretty much towering over me. So I'd find little places to hide.
I remember very well our first meeting. And in that meeting, she came in and she wanted to take something like 7 courses in her freshman year, first semester. And I was kind of trying to explain to her that it's a lot of classwork for a freshman in their very first semester. And she was insistent. I mean, she's that kind of person. I mean, she wanted to excel. She wanted to make sure that she takes the right courses. She wanted to make sure that she becomes a great professional. And the rest is history.
We wanted to get internships. Not just me, but my classmates. And we heard about this program called NSBE, National Society for Black Engineers, and they didn't have a program on campus. So we said, let's start one. We went to a regional conference, I think it was in Ohio. And I remember walking up to the Goldman Sachs booth, and they had this really cool pen that I wanted. And the guy's like, "Do you have a resume?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have a resume. But why do you want it?" "I want the pen." And he goes, "Let's have a conversation for a bit." At the end of all of that, I get a phone call like a week or 2 later saying, "Congratulations, you have an internship." I was like, okay, I guess I have an internship. And everyone around me is like super excited because it's Goldman Sachs. I was like, it's just work. 10 years later, I'm still at Goldman Sachs. Yeah.
The minute that she finished her undergraduate degree in computer science, she joined our graduate program, immediately became a teaching assistant, and I think at that point she realized, and we all knew throughout anyway, that she's actually a great instructor.
I've always loved helping people, and I figure things out quickly. It's code, if it's logical, I get it. It's just me, it's the material I know, I just need to present it.
I think because of Subrina's own background and any struggle that Subrina had in getting an engineering degree, struggling financially, right? That she's never forgotten that. And I believe that's why she wants to give.
Every semester when it starts, I would go sit in the rows where the students are and just listen to them having conversations saying, "Where's the professor? When is he gonna get here? Where's Professor Thompson? Does anybody know who he is?" And then as soon as class starts and I get up and I walk up front, everyone's like, "What is going on?"
She loves Japanese cheesecake. She'll walk 45 minutes across New York City to go to this one Japanese cheesecake spot. I'm gonna say once every couple weeks. She's the professor that I think cares most about student success that I've ever met. Like, everything that she does is designed around students finding success in their lives and in their jobs.
My mom used to say, there is a difference between getting a job done and getting a job well done. And here is a job well done, and I have no doubt in my mind it will always be well done. It is like, after a certain point, it's attitude that is more important than ability. That she had ability was demonstrated very early on, and the attitude will take her to any height she wants to.
The reason I do what I do is because students always think, "Oh, I can't get to that level, it's not possible." And I always tell them, all you have to do is work hard now. Work really hard for 4 years so that you can spend time just having fun. And I feel like that's what I do at Goldman. I worked hard during school and I go there. Everything that I learned here, I just take there with me.